Have you noticed these news headlines stating that heart attacks are on the rise amongst youngsters? If you're a regular user of the internet, or if you read the news, you might have noticed or you might have observed this trend. Since the past year, there has been a sudden increase in the number of heart attacks, strokes, or cardiac arrests amongst young people, including school children. And we are reminded of this, especially when a celebrity passes away, like Raju Srivastav or Puneet Rajkumar. One minute you'll see a man dancing at a function, the very next minute he'll collapse and he's gone forever. Mainstream media outlets point out at various reasons, such as poor lifestyle, lack of exercise, bad diet, or excessive junk food consumption, hypertension, diabetes, etc. Look, these are all valid reasons and they do contribute to unhealthy heart problems. But what was that one thing that happened in 2021 that correlates with the rising number of heart attacks? I think the answer is obvious, and the answer is gyms. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Going to the gym and exercising is actually good for the heart. Weight training has shown to have multiple benefits for our health. And it's not fair and not scientific to blame gyms for rising heart attacks since 2021 because gyms have been around for decades. You can find old Arnold videos that are around 50 years old of him doing heavy chest presses. And millions of people have been going to the gym for decades and nothing significantly bad has happened to them. So it's not the fault of gyms. So, what is really causing the increasing number of heart attacks? Well, I can think of two reasons. And the first one is lockdowns. Lockdowns kept people indoors and increased our risk of obesity, diabetes, loneliness, depression, vitamin D deficiency, and a bunch of other factors. There may not be a direct link between these two things, that is lockdowns and heart attacks, but I do believe there is an indirect link between these two things, because lockdown induced lifestyle choices do increase your chances of getting heart diseases. I think by now it is safe to say that negatives of lockdowns heavily outweigh the benefits. So, lockdowns were absolutely unnecessary. And the second reason for the rising number of heart attacks is jabs. This one is an obvious one. It's not just a correlation that heart attacks are increasing since the same year they mandated the jabs. There is not just a correlation, but also a causation, because there is enough scientific evidence to prove that jabs are linked to side effects like myocarditis, that is heart inflammation, or thrombosis, that is excessive blood clots. There are so many doctors and scientists confirming that jabs have deadly side effects. Some of these famous scientists and doctors include Dr. Robert Malone, Dr. Brett Weinstein, Dr. Peter McCullough, Dr. Srinivas Kakilaya, Dr. Amitav Banerjee, etc., etc. There are literally thousands of scientists and doctors who have warned us about this, but their screams have fallen on deaf ears. Of course, many of them got censored by big tech corporations. And instead of listening to these scientists, we listen to influencers, celebrities, science communicators, and so called experts who have supported the mandating of this side effect inducing pharmaceutical product. But now some of them are flip flopping and not taking responsibility for their previous statements. In my opinion, every person in authority who pushed for these jab mandates deserve to be jailed, even given the death penalty for this act of mass murder. In fact, there is an ongoing case in Maharashtra against Bill Gates and other Punawala. I had the privilege of speaking to Advocate Dipali Oja about these legal cases almost a year ago. Unfortunately, YouTube removed the video of my podcast with Advocate Oja and has given me a strike. And if I get three strikes, my channel may get deleted. But, anyways, you can still listen to my podcast with Advocate Dipali Oja on my Spotify channel. And I think this would be a good time for me to say go check out my channel on Spotify and Instagram. Join my Telegram community called The Projectionist. The big tech corporations are obviously not our friends, so I would request you to help independent content creators like myself. You could help me by liking and sharing this video. Share this video with your friends, share it on your family WhatsApp groups, share it on Telegram, Facebook, Reddit, wherever. And do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Okay, let's get back to the topic. We know that jabs are one of the main factors for increasing number of heart attacks amongst youngsters. But I've also noticed some unjabbed people acting very confidently and thinking that they will never get a heart attack. Anyone can get a heart attack. It doesn't matter if you're jabbed or unjabbed. You can't smoke many cigarettes, drink a lot of booze, consume excessive amounts of seed oils and sugar and say, I'm not gonna get a heart attack. I'm not jabbed. Look, along with being aware of jabs side effects, make sure you follow a healthy diet, exercise often, and use your common sense. So, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a big heart, but not literally. It's a figure of speech. But if you're extra concerned of your health, go get a heart checkup or a full body checkup along with the D dimer test. Stay aware, stay awakened. Thank you for watching.